Hello everyone and welcome to V Throttle. So after a long time we are back and this time we have something really special for you. It's been a long time, everyone was waiting for it and finally I got a chance to ride it, and big thanks to Abhinav Bhatt. The link is in description below. He is also a moto vlogger, and not just a moto vlogger, he has done some really crazy stuff and you must go and check that out. But before that, we have the new KTM 390 Adventure and this is what we are going to test.
The bike looks really compact and beautiful with those sharp edges from the head to the tail lamp. It also has the same Duke speedometer but with traction control and quick shifter options now available. And the exhaust goes below the engine.
Everyone was waiting for it because now in India we have a mass segment which is looking forward to ride an adventure motorcycle in a lower cc segment.
And that is majorly because the smaller engines are lighter and the bikes are compact, easy on pockets, along with less expensive parts and service options.
Feels really good to go into the corners. It's been a long time I've ridden something like that with handlebars upright and the seating position, and I feel like you have more control over the motorcycle because you're sitting upright. You have a bigger picture and a bigger view. The quick shifter works sometimes. It's not the greatest of the quick shifters. Despite having a longer wheelbase, it doesn't feel like it has a problem in going through the traffic. It's quite easy and manageable, and because of that quick shifter you don't have to stress too much on your wrist, and that is again something really good. The downshifting is really smooth, and of course this has a slipper clutch, so I'm loving it already. But yes, in the traffic you might have one simple problem, and that is if your height is less than 5 feet 10 inches. I'm barely 5'10", and because of that my thighs, the inner thigh is actually getting hurt because of the seat, so you cannot keep your foot down all the time. But I love the way this handles. Open road! So I've been instructed by Abhinav not to ride this motorcycle above 6,000 RPM. I'm not gonna do that for a while. Oh, this is a nice motorcycle. I'm on the highway, on the national highway, cruising easily at 90 kilometers an hour, enjoying the view, the blocked view. Impressive. Although the suspension is trying to throw me here and there, but that is still okay. Emergency braking is good. The ABS doesn't intervene just like that. It's not like it's dipping in. It's stable, it's firm. And this is the GFR, the Gurgaon Faridabad road, and I'm pretty much happy with how the bike is handling. Although I'm not very much happy with the rear suspension, but you have power on the top when you're cruising, and the seat is wide, long and comfortable. It might seem hard to a few people out there, but I'm very much okay with it. Coming from the KTM Duke 390 2014 model, this one is way better. The riding posture is good. My elbows are free, which is actually allowing me to steer easily through the traffic, through the highway traffic as well. The windshield here is good enough, and there's a bit of wind block, but that comes later on. If you can look at my knees here, I'm pretty much comfortable. So this is the overall situation of any highway in India. So you get good roads, you get bad roads, but the real point here is that how well any motorcycle manages that. We already have the handguards installed on this motorcycle, but doesn't work that well. Now we'll try to turn off the traction control here. So if you choose the traction control to set, you can actually turn it off. The ABS can be turned or can be switched between road to off-road on the go. Quick shifter, yes, you can turn it off or on while on the go. You have a lot to play with on this bike. You might need handlebar risers for this, because I'm 5'10", and if you're like right above 5'9", you might need handlebar risers, because you still have to bend your back to take the control of your bike. Now this is the fun part, where we're going to take this motorcycle off-road, right into the jungle. The bike's taking a bit of jump. I have to push too much focus on the track. Not too comfortable here. Okay guys, so while going off-road, one thing is pretty much clear, that because of the high mounted footrest, it would be extremely difficult for you to ride it in comfort, because you still have to lean towards the front end so much that you're actually pretty much scared. But anyhow, if you're sitting on the motorcycle, there's no problem. However, it is very much manageable, and you can easily do whatever you want. And the quick shifter, that actually helps you a lot, because you don't have to worry about shifting the gears. And so if you're sitting on the motorcycle, there's no problem. But if you're standing up and you're tall, there's gonna be a problem. So you need handlebar risers, that is for sure, to go off-road. And I wish there were spoke wheels on this motorcycle. So the traction control is off now, and yes, as I said, that it would be easy to ride this motorcycle on the off-road when you're sitting, but while standing you have to have good legs, so you have to work out a lot on Saturdays. Because this bike is light and nimble, you don't feel that much stressed. The rake angle is extremely good. It can turn you anywhere you want. This is the bike's natural habitat. Oh, okay. So it tends to bottom out very soon. So whatever money you're gonna save by not buying the GS is that the amount of money saved can be invested into this as accessories. And I would really like to change the suspension, because they're still stiff. Even for the road they are stiff. Oh, it's too tiring. In the next video you'll see how the GS is in this habitat. Because you have the power, you can actually slide it and, you know, make yourself happy. If you're unhappy about the foot peg position. Okay, the handling is nice, I like it. This is really annoying. I cannot stand on the motorcycle. Oh. and that makes me lose my confidence actually. So there's like plus and then there's minus. Oh, mild off-roading is okay on this bike, but if you're thinking about, you know, going somewhere to a place like this, it might be a bad idea. You have to struggle a lot. Okay guys, as you've seen on my GoPro footage, I really like the KTM, but there is something that you might miss on the motorcycle. As I said, the foot pegs and stuff like that. So this is something that you should really buy if you're looking forward to have some great fun, and if you're new to the business, I think this is a fun motorcycle to ride. Also, this is more of a road going adventure motorcycle rather than taking it even for the slightest of the off-road. The confidence is lacking sometimes, but the control is good. In the next video you will see how this motorcycle competes with the GS